Hello, this is Adrienne. Welcome back to the channel. Tomorrow we're having friends over for dinner, and one of the things I'm serving is an original recipe shrimp pasta salad. Now, if you've watched very many of my cooking videos, you know I like to prepare in advance as much as I can. So the day before we have guests is when most of the work is done. And today is prep day, so let's get going. On the stove, I have 8 ounces of medium-sized pasta cooking per the instructions on the box. When those are completed cooking, I will drain and set them aside to cool and start eggs cooking for deviled eggs. While those are cooking, I dice the sweet peppers, the salsa peppers, and sweet onion that will go in the shrimp pasta salad. Now, I'm also making a cucumber salad, so I slice the cucumbers and the red onion and mince some fresh parsley and garlic. I layer the cucumber and onions in a quart jar and top with some garlic and some fresh parsley, and then I pour the red wine vinegar marinade over the whole thing. Then into the refrigerator goes the pasta, the diced pepper and onion mix, and the cucumber salad. Next up, I prepare the shrimp for the marinade. Now, I use a 2-pound bag of frozen large-sized shrimp that is thawed, deveined, and shelled. Then I cut them in half so they're approximately the size of the cooked pasta that I chose. Then I'll marinate the shrimp in an avocado oil. I'll add a little minced garlic, some fresh lemon juice, some minced parsley, some paprika or minced sweet peppers, some salt, and some black pepper. Mix all this up so all the shrimp gets in on the seasoning, and then of course we will cover and refrigerate that as well. Now, I did go ahead and make those deviled eggs. I didn't show that. I think everybody has their favorite deviled egg recipe, so I did get the eggs peeled and the deviled eggs made, and they as well will go in the refrigerator. Well, good morning. It's the next day and I am ready to assemble my shrimp pasta salad. So I've got my marinated shrimp, and I have my pasta, and I have my pepper and onion medley, and I also have my green onion prepared for the garnish. So let's get going. If you've ever made shrimp scampi before, you're probably thinking that this looks pretty familiar. I mean, it really is basically a shrimp scampi, although I did cut those shrimp in half because I'd like them a little bit smaller than those large shrimp. Now, I use the large shrimp because I like the flavor of them and I like the texture of them over the salad shrimp. And so that's why I use the larger shrimp and then just cut them down a little bit. I know, sounds weird, but that's the way I do it. So when you make shrimp scampi, you use quite a bit of butter. That's where we're gonna deviate a little. I'm not using butter because the butter will solidify in this pasta salad as it refrigerates, and it will make it very thick and not the greatest texture. So we're just going to use our avocado oil, and trust me, it'll make a wonderful, creamy, flavorful shrimp pasta salad. Avocado oil, about 1/3 to 1/2 cup. A little white wine. Now I'm using a Stella Rosa, that's a lemon lime flavor. It's a little bit sweet, and I think it's going to add a really nice flavor to my pasta salad. And I'm using about 1/2 cup. I'm going to let that get good and hot before I put the shrimp in. Okay, I've removed the shrimp from the marinade, and now I'm going to add the marinade.
I'd like for this to be nice and hot before I add the shrimp, and then the shrimp is going to cook relatively quickly. If you overcook the shrimp, it'll get tough. So you want to make sure your pan is hot and whatever you're cooking the shrimp in is hot. So whether you're using butter or oil or wine or just the marinade from your shrimp, make sure it's hot before the shrimp goes in. And as you can see, this is boiling. I'm going to reduce that wine just a little bit before I add the shrimp. Okay, that liquid has reduced down a little, so in goes the shrimp. You can see I'm cooking over high heat. I want the shrimp to turn pink, and as soon as I start doing that, they're going to finish up real quickly. Okay, the shrimp is done. Like I said, you don't want to overcook this because the shrimp will become very rubbery and the texture will not be tender. You can see the shrimp lost a little of their size because so much liquid cooks out of them when you cook shrimp. And that flavor is now in what's left in the pan. So let's reduce it, make it better, and use it in our salad. You can see as this boils, it's just reducing concentrating the liquid and the flavor. And my shrimp is cooling here. Okay, the liquid from cooking the shrimp is reducing a few more minutes, and I want to start the cooking on this shrimp that just came out of the pan. So, these noodles were cooked yesterday. They're cold. They've been in the refrigerator. And these vegetables, same thing. They have been in the refrigerator. They're cold. Now, we're going to put the shrimp in here. The pasta and the veggies will help cool them down. And I don't have to rinse the shrimp to stop the cooking. I don't like to do that because I feel like I lose a lot of flavor. Okay, step one. And isn't that easy on the day of serving now? I'll be serving this dinner in about 3 or 4 hours, and that's just the perfect time for this pasta to kind of marinate and the flavors to just kind of meld and enhance each other. I have made it the day before, and it is really good the day before, but I like it when I put it together the day of. I just think the texture is better. Let's taste one of these. Perfect. This is our liquid from cooking the shrimp, and I'm going to get it out of this hot pan so it does cool down just a little bit faster. Okay, and we'll be using some of that liquid in the next step. Okay, in goes the mayonnaise. I'm making a pretty big batch here, so that's about a cup of mayonnaise. And I'm going to put a little bit of my Greek yogurt that I make in here just to kind of lighten it up a little. So good. Okay, we've got the mayonnaise and the Greek yogurt well incorporated. Now you could use sour cream. You could add just liquid heavy cream. You could not use any cream. You could just use mayonnaise if you want. I like the addition of the cream. I think it kind of enhances the flavor and the texture of this pasta salad. Okay, so let's add a little bit of this liquid gold we've got here, liquid flavor, to our salad. And stir it up a little. Now this is where butter is not a good idea because it will solidify as this pasta salad chills in the refrigerator, and we don't want that. We want it to remain creamy. But this is going to add so much flavor. And this will be in the refrigerator for, like I said, 3 or 4 hours before I serve it. And the pasta will absorb what I just put in here. Look at that. Okay, pasta salad is done. And I'll use this green onion as a garnish when I put it in a serving dish. serving bowl. Oh man, I need another bite of that. Yesterday, my prep day, I put the red onion and the cucumbers under this marinade with a little extra garlic and some fresh parsley. Now, I use my marinade a couple times, actually 3 or 4 times before I make a new one, so that's why I drained it into this bowl. Okay. And this will go right back in the jar. I'll use it again. There's many recipes for marinating your cucumbers and your red onion. There's probably a bazillion of them out there online, but I'll, in the description box, let you know how I make mine. It's just red wine vinegar, some water, salt, sugar, garlic, a little fresh ginger. Okay. Ooh, isn't that pretty? It's pretty just like it is, and you could certainly serve it just like that. Oh, perfect. But I'm gonna go ahead and put the cherry tomatoes in whole. Some people don't like that. But if I cut them, the juice is gonna, from the tomatoes, is gonna make my salad pretty watery. So I'm gonna leave them whole. And I think they look pretty that way. Okay. And then I've got some mozzarella balls here. And those will be really fun in here. There we go. Oop. Better eat that one. That is such a fresh tasting salad. Okay, shrimp salad's in the refrigerator, chilling. Cucumber salad put together and ready. The deviled eggs are ready. The trombone is in the freezer. I'll take that out about an hour before I want to bake it. And I'm ready for a party. Let's party. Let's have dinner tonight.